Hello friends and welcome back for episode 34 of our Rogue Legacy Let's Play. All the pieces are now falling into place. This is going to be, I hate to say it, a bit more of another farming run, but on the upside, we are very, very close to finishing off all the things we need, and we have a very capable barbarian king, right? King? This is Sir Eric the Sixth, yes, king indeed, who is going to hopefully take us through a particularly gold-filled, wondrous run in search of, more treasures and wonder of any kind, really. Alright, so the door's open. As you may know, spoiler, so yeah, we beat the last boss on the last one. It was not particularly challenging. Took me one run. I even played like a dingus, and it still worked out. So thankfully, we're going to be making our way forward in a meaningful way, just not in the progression way that you may expect. Alright, I'm not going to get that gold. Alright, so we're gonna head through, look through the castle, make our way to the forest, clear out one thing at a time in a meticulous style fashion, and hopefully that will yield plenty of gold. I'm pretty sure it will. The odds of it not doing so are very, very low, unless I just have an amazingly bad run of luck or terrible, terrible play, either of which could be possible. There is still the skill factor, I guess, to a degree, but it seems like I'm kind of seeking to remove as much of the skill factor from the equation as possible. Okay, this is not an alive painting, thankfully. You may notice on the mini-map we've actually got little markers showing where all the enemies are. Not sure how useful that's going to be, but, it will at least let us know if there's still something to be killed in that room. There's definitely a passage over there, but I can't get through it. Alright, we've got a statue. Let's pray. What do we get? Helios Blessing. I always forget which one this is. There's the Blessing and then there's the Ring. I'll take either one. I'm not gonna fight it. It's just I can't remember which does what. Maybe we should get a little, Rogue Legacy Wikipedia entry or something open next to me in my computer's other monitor, on my computer's other monitor. Making words into sentences is hard sometimes. That's my little song about sentences and words. Hopefully you liked it. Alright, so we've got a carnival challenge. We're looking at axes today. Aren't we always? What can I do about this? Can I cheat this somehow? You only get one shot. Yep, I know how it works. So I'm gonna try and throw... Oh, they don't count yet, do they? Yeah, they're still coming off of from my my MP. How close can I get? Oh, I'm such a cheeser. I'm the worst. I'm basically just the worst. I just shaved, a bunch of targets off the end of that. If I can't do it now, there's something seriously wrong with this equation. I think I've done it already, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I just need to kill, 3 more. 2 more. Well, I guess they wait until you get all of them. Alright, fair enough. There's 6 left. Total destroyed 94. Yeah, you better give me all your gold. Alright, may as well give me your stash. That is correct. 470 gold used to be such a big deal. Now, it's really all about that. I actually don't feel all that much remorse about cheesing that particular little carnival game, because carnival games tend to be rigged in the first place, and on top of it, I've failed it so many times, I want justice, really. Oh, well. We'll just say worth it. Okay, well. See if we can maybe get a chicken leg to balance that particular failing out. Plenty of gold still there. Alright, what's up with... Okay, no, there's just a barrel over there, but I'm gonna go grab it anyway. It's a pretty easy thing to traverse. And back we go. Very good, and downward. I always have to keep in mind that I really shouldn't be just throwing my body down when there are unknowns about. I mean, in this case, I at least could see if there was an enemy on the minimap, but for the most part, I usually tend to just throw myself down random dark holes and hope for the best. That is a really bad quote to take out of context. Yeah, what I mean is, I try to, let's try to avoid going into places where there are enemies that will bounce around and knock the health out of me. You knew what I meant. Alright, this is real obnoxious, but I can do it. Yes. And getting out of it's way easier. Oh, or is it? Alright, I'll just use my invincibility. If I was, you know, in small mode, I could have just gone through that little tunnel there, but alas, I am not. That is a pile of gold I just crawled through. Did you see how many gold pieces there were? I should just kill all the enemies in the room and then just take all the loot at one time. Just to see how many pieces of gold it looks like on the ground. It's a surprisingly gratifying sound it makes when you pick up the gold and you go through large amounts of it. Sort of like you're running your hands through Scrooge McDuck's private gold supply or something. Why is he a McDuck? Is he like, did he used to work at McDonald's? Was he like part of a duck sandwich special that they ran for one weekend and didn't quite work out, so they took him off the menu, gave him a ton of gold, and said, here, have a ball. Why is he so miserly? What's wrong with that duck anyway? I don't remember much about DuckTales. I just know that scientifically accurate DuckTales is the funniest thing I've seen on YouTube in a long time. And it is so very not safe for work. So also, you know, if you're under 18, you may not want to watch that one. But that is not up to me to say. Alright, well, that's going to be another bit of damage there. You guys do what you got to do, but I didn't condone it. That's all I'm saying. Alright, so over here we've got... Oh, I didn't need to pick that up. There's an ant crawling on my monitor right now. You'll never know. Well, now you do. It's like all the beasts of the forest want to just hang out with me in my room for some reason. All I want to do is make YouTube videos, and all the beasts are just like, hey, can we be in your videos too? And I'm obliged to say, you know, you really can't. But at the same time, they just work their way in. You know, they don't even ask. So by the time we would have gotten through the consent period, and we've just passed it right by. So what are you going to do about it, I guess? Well, I could crush it, but in this case, I'm going to let it skitter off to another location where I will find it later. It will probably crawl in my hair or something. Hopefully not. Skittering wolf, I don't know why you didn't jump there. That was your downfall. You know better than that. Chakram, this is your time to shine. Yes. Oh, no, don't do that. I knew better than that. I failed my own self there. Entirely the wrong option is to hit that dude on the shield and bounce back. I know better. You know, I've done this enough times. I should really not have done that. Anyway, I did it, so there. What are you gonna do? Oh, I know exactly what you're gonna do, but don't do that. Don't do it. Let's just have a nice time and talk about the positives, like how we have 19,000 gold already, and we've still kind of not really even started the run in any meaningful way yet. We're like 7-ish minutes into the run, and as far as health goes, I think we're doing pretty well. I mean, granted, it could be better, but it always could be better. Unless it's full, and then it couldn't be better because that's the maximum. But you know what I'm trying to say. Come on. Alright, so let's get rid of all Spiky Ball men. They've got a lot to prove with balls that big. Or maybe they don't have anything to prove. Maybe that's the thing. They're just letting them all hang out. Maybe they should tuck them away somewhere dark and quiet. You know, far away from my wrathful sword of vengeance. If they'd learned their lessons by now, maybe they would have taken that advice. But alas, again, they have not. Alright, lots more gold. We are now at 27. Looking good, looking good. We've got... Oh, that was a nice little bonus to my health. I'm kind of happy I picked up all those potion ups. They do seem to be pretty beneficial. Getting a big old chunk on your health bar feels real good. Especially when your health bar is quite as long as it is. What is with all this hidden innuendo in all these episodes lately? We're talking about dudes with their spiky balls flinging around. We're talking about how long health bars are. Oh my goodness, it's like we got dirty things on our minds. Let's not do that, guys and gals. It's a clean environment. No, it's not really, but... Alright, what's to our left? Got a picture frame. Are you going to fight me? Yeah, you are. I knew it. I think you're so tough. Get back. Ugh, you are tough. I wish you'd just chill. Have a nice glass of iced tea. And just hang out with me. We could talk about paintings or whatever it is you're into. I mean, I figure you'd be into paintings. Since you are one and all. I mean, what else would you be into, really? Gold trim? Like, what are those things called? The trim that you put on, like, the outside... Wainscoting? Is that what it's called? Wainscoting? I always think of Wayne Brady when I say that. I'm sure if he, you know, was an expert on anything, it would be wainscoting. I mean, it's named after his coating, I guess. Probably not really. Actually, no, it's not. So let's keep fighting these dudes a little bit at a time. This one up here wants to be a little frisky and make it a little difficult for me to get at him. It's alright. We got one more enemy down here who's going to shoot some blood at us, I think. Oh, no, it's a little fire star. What are those things supposed to be, anyway? Just a little angry star. You know, it explodes sometimes with fire. Sometimes it's not that angry, but it's only for a few seconds at a time consecutively. And then it channels all its rage back out of it in every cardinal direction again. So where are we going map-wise? We are headed to the right and eventually down. Alright, we're going to do that. To the right and eventually down. I gotta get it through my head, because the more times I say it, the more chance I will actually listen to myself. There we go. Alright, this is correct. Hey, what's going on above me? There's all kinds of monsters up here. Why did I not go in this room? Is it a big old, like, mini-boss room, or what? Oh. It's, like, filled with quiet enemies that don't want to fight me for some reason. Oh, there they are. All the paintings. Of course it's all of them. It's because they don't get knocked back. That's why they're such a pain in my butt. You know, you can hit them a bunch of times. They don't really mind all that much. These guys are going to fight me as well. Right? At least one of them, if not both. Yep, both. Oh, geez. Well, this may be the end of a really nice run. So what's above here? We got Skittering Wolf Paradise. I should probably have used that earlier, right? Can't get in there. It's a bit of a shame. Oh, chicken leg is great leg. That's a good thing to say, right? Chicken leg is great leg. Now, let's just use this guy's shield to bounce off the wall, and he's done. Yeah, let's get that money. Get that money. Oh. Anything with that painting? No? Okay, that one's probably safe. Oh, that guy is not safe, though. This guy right here. Yeah, he is so not safe. Oh, there's two of them. They're stacked up. Yeah, just get right close to the wall. I could chakram him, I know. Well, I will, and I did. Really kind of depressed that that chicken leg landed inside of that box, because I can't get in there at all. It'd be super cool if I could find where, like, the compass secret room is without actually getting the compass. I wonder if you can even do that, or if the compass actually, like, unlocks the place to physically be explored. It may be that that's the case. Alright, Mimic. Yeah, you're kind of dumb. You went right over my head. Another Mimic. I can see them. I know that they're not showing up as chests on the map, and also they squiggle around a whole bunch. Defeat enemies. What do we have today? Can't do it. Sorry. I'd really love to get what's in that chest, but we can't do it. And I'm not going to bother with that statue, because I've already got a shiny, pretty item that I don't want to lose, or don't want to replace anyway. A lot of paintings that want to get in fights with me today. Let's just avoid them. Can we do that? Yep, alright, we're going to continue. Onward and sideward? Squidward? Onward and Squidward. Take no damage. I don't think I can do it, to be honest with you guys. I've done that one enough times. And I know if I had Assassin, that would be how I approach that particular challenge. I do not, however, have Assassin right now. But I do have 43,000 gold, so, yeah. Suck it, Rogue Legacy. How do you like that? How do you like them apples? My payment for asking about the apples, probably to be hit to death with projectiles. Rogue Legacy is not a fan of sucking it, evidently. To each his own. So we're gonna keep fighting these guys. There's too many of these Hulk Knights. I guess I should, like, upgrade my downward strike specifically for them or something. It's not like I have any shortage of gold. I could probably handle finishing off downward strike on the next go. I don't have, like, teleport, so I could foos over this, right? Yeah. Doom. Uma Doomin. I don't know if that was necessary, but I just wanted to make sure I didn't get hit there. Try and maximize my chances of living for another day. Forgot that table down there. There's 240 gold hanging out in there. Oh, bunch of enemies. This is a room that I want to hang out in. This is a good place for me. Oh, that one's done. Oh, I hear they patched the whole thing about the chakram being, like, absorbed by your character if you stand in the way of it, so now it pretty much always travels the whole distance of the room. Which sounds great to me. And I believe that's game on this room. GG! We've got a MP increase +5. Very good. Basically everything I say has been boiled down to some sort of meme-like behavior from the NLSS. I can't believe how many of these little pre-programmed, I don't know what you even call them, sound bites, I guess, have now entered my vernacular to just become things that I say by default. I don't know if they're not like vocal tics like the way people say or like too much, but they're like standard fallback sounds or something. So standard fallback vocalizations. Standard fallbacks. Like a weird band or something. Or, you know, it sounds like a football position. You get the standard fullbacks. They have all kinds of backs, right? In football, I'm pretty sure they do. I don't really follow sports that much, but I know they have all kinds of different types of backs. They have greenbacks. Well, they make greenbacks. They have the beast with two backs. I know that's kind of a Shakespeare thing. Was that from Othello, I think? That's where they started that. I don't know, I'm not exactly the most literarily engaged person, but, you know, I have read a couple of them anyway. And down we go. What's, any other rooms? No, okay, we're pretty much done. In the Maya, evidently, I think we've explored almost all of it. Okay, there's one more room down there, and there's a chest that I can't mess with. I would like to go hang, like, in the forest or somewhere where I can be, you know, happy and not worried all the time about my health. How do I get down, by the way? I need to go left, 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 like a million lefts. Okay. Gotta get that in my head, and then we're gonna make our way there. This is... I'm still passing it, sorry. Oh, jeez, I forgot! I didn't kill all the paintings here. Alright, well, that was a cruel reminder, but a reminder nonetheless. And around these we go. I just don't want to bother them, really. They're so peaceful on the wall. Yeah, I can't get to that. If I had a different spell, I would consider it, but I do not. So we're gonna go... Where are we? I lost myself on the map already. So many dots. Okay, there I am. A little white dot. We're gonna go straight down and down again. Oh, Ninpo. Oh, jeez. I forgot I left this room in the state of hazard. Extreme hazard! Can we get out, please, before it's too late? I have, like, one-ish, 2 hits, maybe. Alright, this is a pretty stupid room. Glad I made my way all the way down for that. Alright, can we just get out of the Maya entirely? Is there a way to even do that anymore? Oh, I gotta go back into the hazard room, of course. That figures. Oh, and there's a teleporter right on the other side. Yeah, of course you're gonna come after me. Oh, jeez. Yeah, alright, well, I just wanted to kill them because they were being so freaking annoying to me, but they get their swift justice for me bothering them again. I've got an assassin, another assassin. Wait, what's the bottom assassin? Bald, weak limbs, enemies don't get knocked back, risky hero, low stats, land devastating. I really am enjoying the barbarian approach. I'm going to try and use more fuses. I think it's working out pretty well for us. Anything here? I don't think I got any equipment in that run. Nope. Wait, oh, what's the status of our gold farming equipment? I just want to double check here. So that is one of our main events, is I want to definitely get that all gold run. Alright, still need that one, still need that one. Have that one, have that one. Okay, so we're missing 2. So till then, I will just keep putting stuff into, like, armor and occasional, like, maybe I'll just spend on one of these each time, or... Well, there's not that many, really. I mean, I just have the one up at the top, the down strike, and I have the one on the side, which is Death Defy, but that one's real expensive. That one's just going to get a little crazy. I'm not so worried about upgrading it, really, either. I'm just going to put more into armor for now. Arma 3. No, Arma 2, evidently. Attacks. Do I want more attacks? Kind of. I always want more attacks. Another HP, and, well, we'll just do one more of those, and another couple of armor, and another damage, and we're pretty much at the end of that rope. 3,000 more gold. I will put that into, what, 3,200, too much. 1,500, 2,400, 2,800. Looks like a likely candidate, so let's do that. Alright, and in we go for run number, what, deuce? I don't know, these runs go by so fast, I don't even know anymore. These runs go by so slowly, but runs can do so much. Except they go by quickly, so that's completely wrong. Some days are just singing days, other days are just calm, hangout days. I don't know what exactly separates them. Maybe a black separation crystal of sorts? It could be. Yeah, Dark Souls references. Guy likes Dark Souls. You guys like Dark Souls? I'm pretty sure you do, right? I mean, anybody that has played Dark Souls by now, I think has probably either figured out if they're into it or they're not. And I think I am one of those people that's into it. I don't know about you, but yeah, you should watch, I did a full playthrough of the entirety of Dark Souls if you didn't watch that by now, with Anza. Let's do lots of LPs together, and we should probably do some more at some point. But yeah, go check it out. It's over in the playlist. It was a guided run, sort of like what I've been doing with all of my streaming buddies lately, where we just go through the whole game. I was the one who basically had 100% of the game beforehand, and I knew all the stuff that there was to do, although, you know, people have pointed out that there were some occasional questionable decisions that I made, but for the most part, I think I did fairly well. And Anzo was his very first time playing through Dark Souls at all, or in any Souls game. He hadn't played Demon Souls either. And he did very admirably, but that's because he's a Monster Hunter veteran. So for him, it was basically like another, you know, extension of that style of gameplay. It felt pretty natural, I think, so he got into it very quickly, and he, before I even knew it, he already had like multiple characters going and all sorts of craziness happening. But it was a good time. I recommend you check it out. We even did the DLC and everything, so we didn't 100% the game by any means, but we did go through basically all the main areas and like quest areas, and you know, I think we covered all of the ground that there needs to be to cover, aside from like invasion stuff and the usual, you know, weird PvP-ish, you know, min-maxing, getting the best equipment, 100%ing all your spells, all of that junk we didn't really bother with. But we did all the geographic locations that are worth going to. I guess I found my way back to the Maya again. This just seems to happen from time to time. And it looks like we're actually, well, we're having a pretty slow run so far. Alright, we've got another carnival situation. I like how I can stand on top of his banner up here and just hang out. Alright, what do you want? Let's talk. 5 axes. Well, what if I start throwing them from here? Does that mean I can win better? It sure does, Nick. That's my impression of a carnival clown, apparently. Yeah, alright. There. Oh, geez, I didn't mean to waste that axe. Well, that axe. There it goes. Can I still pull it off? I guess that kind of serves me right, huh? I'm trying to game the system there. What can I do with this? I don't think that's enough, actually. I think I still failed, even by cheesing the game. I am the most pathetic scumbag. Alright, well, serves me right. It's about time that the carnival strikes back. The 7th Star Wars movie, yet unannounced, but it will be coming. Don't you worry your pretty little head over it. There will be so many Star Wars movies. In the next 20 years, I'm going to just bet there's probably going to be more than 10 more Star Wars movies. We probably have one a year. Why not? I mean, if it's good enough for Call of Duty, it's good enough for Star Wars, right? They have the official playbook on how to milk a franchise. Pardon me, I play Call of Duty occasionally, so I'm not completely just being a big jerkbag, but, you know, I don't think anyone could deny that they make a lot of freaking Call of Duty games. That's all I'm trying to say. Take no damage. That's probably not going to happen. So let's just not even go there, right? Alright, back to the paintings again that want to kill me. I really don't want to fight these guys. They're just so boring. Oh, and I don't bounce off of them, evidently, so yeah, I guess I just gotta keep doing this for a while if I want to get to the other side of this room. Can't really get above that guy. There we go. And one more. Maybe I can hit him from behind if I jump over. There we go. Okay, statue time, and another painting. Very nice. And we found the boss room with some delicious chicken lodged firmly within that statue's depths. I wonder if the statues are actually hollow, or if the statues have like a chicken compartment somehow carved into them. Like, maybe the chicken is embedded in the statue from when the sculptor made the statue. They just were instructed for some reason, like the king came to him one night and was like, I have a leg of chicken. I want you to embed this chicken deep within your sculpture. And the sculptor's like, of course, why? Why would I do such a thing? And the king's like, don't ask. He's got a real reason. but it's not for you to know. It's like it's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Being a sculptor must have been weird back then. Doing all kinds of, you know, work for the highest bidder. Whoever wanted you to make whatever figure of whatever god or goddess. I don't know, back then, I don't know exactly what back then I'm talking about, but, you know, in general, back in the day, so to speak. I mean, artists still kind of work for the highest bidder. It's not that weird, but I just mean when it's like, you get all the religion-y stuff mixed in, it's like, well, maybe I don't really like that guy, but, you know, I kind of need to get food, so let's make a statue of Dionysus or something. You never know. Alright, let's just fight some more magicians here. We got a mimic. I'm happy to say mimics are not all that dangerous to me anymore. I'm going to leave that chicken leg there if I can handle it, and probably revisit it in a moment, unless I don't take any hits. Well, it looks like I may be free and clear, in which case I will just pick it up for the hell of it, because why not? Just wanted to see how many HP it would give me. 177 is not bad. Looking at nearly a tenth of my health is actually pretty happy for me. I don't want to get bounced around like a pinball. Please don't do that kind of garbage. Please don't shoot me out the door, because then you get your health back. Alright, cool. Nothing up there. Oh, there's actually another room up there, so I can't say there's nothing. Whoa, Spike Ball angry, Spike Ball angry. So is Fireball. All the balls are angry right now. What have I done to anger all you balls? I should probably stop ferociously hitting you with swords. Alright, let's just power my way through this situation, evidently. Not the classiest way to get out of that. Oh, well, shouldn't have walked back into those fire areas. Still want to... Oh, jeez. Reckless abandon, just going right through everything. I could have used Fusing. Chose not to. I could use Fusing here, but I think probably not the smartest idea, considering it's not really necessary. Making my way upward. There's usually just a little treasure chest full of some diamonds and gold and such. Oh, I got another chicken leg out of it. That's cool. What do these things hit me for again? Like 40? 40-ish? Yeah, that was worth it. Oh, jeez. Get out of there. We're good. Down we go. Wait for it, and out. Now I gotta make my way through all of these fireballs again. Unless there's a more elegant solution to that problem. No, probably not. I really like to just be able to smack that spike ball and just knock it out of the air for once. 48 from a spike ball. Excuse me. Right. This is a really insane notion for a second that I was going to duck if I hit down. It does not work like that. No matter how much I want it to, I can't just, like, psychically add a down action to this game. Although that would be probably a valid thing to unlock. Maybe you put, like, 10 points into a certain stat, and then all of a sudden you can duck. Or maybe it's a rune? Can they add post-release runes to this game? Would that totally break the balance? It very well may. I'm kind of looking forward, though, to the point where Cellar Door games don't really care about the balance of this game and just do what they feel like to make the game super silly and crazy. Because right now, I mean, I think it is actually reasonably well balanced. I mean, go ahead and call me wrong. I'm probably wrong. But it feels like the amount of progression and time you need to put in to get enough progress to, you know, move forward is significant. You know, there's not a whole lot of things you can do right off the bat to just go, oh, well, I'll just cheat the system and completely finish the game in 5 seconds. Although, there were things like that, and they were patched away. As you may have heard, I've talked about in a previous episode, there was like a, 18-minute speed run, I think, and then that was replaced with a 13-some-odd-minute speed run, which is absolutely absurd, and to the dude who pulled that off, well, grats for, I think you exploited something, right? I mean, I don't know. I didn't see it yet, but I'm going to watch it eventually, and I'm just going to sort of trust the fact that you probably had to exploit something. I'm pretty sure you couldn't have walked across the castle in that amount of time, let alone killed all the bosses and beaten the final boss with no stats, because I'm assuming this is a clean run from 0% completion, because, you know, otherwise why would you bother, right? I guess we'll just do this the long way, as always. Alright, well, it's not all that long anymore. The Rockley's Miles story, enjoy. I give you all the sound bites out of context. You can do, well, don't do too much with them, or do, whatever. It really doesn't matter to me. That would be a pretty silly soundbite anyway. Okay, oh, there we go. Walking backwards. Christopher walking backwards with his sword out. It's pretty weird image that I just put in my mind. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry I just put that in your mind as well. I foosed my way through that fireball conundrum. That'd be interesting if that caught on sort of colloquially, that people can foos their way through problems. I don't think I can deal with those starmen over there. Yeah, I think all of my scythe abilities are going to shoot far too far over and completely miss the enemies on that front. Oh, another chicken leg. So we were doing fairly well on this run. We're at 26k and increasing. Oh, this is going to be a real bad day for me. Now, what happens if I foos? Nothing at all. Can I do anything with this situation? Probably not. I've had this one exactly the same before. And I don't even know what the best way to traverse this would be. Probably flying. Oh, no. Okay, well, just might as well run out of this before my invulnerability wears off. There are far, far too many spike balls in this area right now. That was semi-skillful, I guess? I don't mean to toot my own horn there, but I feel like I could have gone a lot worse. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, please don't get the impression that I am ever a particularly arrogant gamer. Although, I suppose I have asserted some sort of level of proficiency when it comes to, like, Super Meat Boy, and maybe, to some degree, Cloudberry Kingdom. Although, at the moment of this recording, my leaderboard status on the Infinity Cup says otherwise. I was holding steady second for a while with Proton John being in first place, and now I have been dethroned by a number of fellow YouTubers who have now pushed me down to 5th place. Not too happy about that. I may give it another run later. We will see by the time you see this video. The end results of that contest will have been decided, and if I am not amongst the top 3, then my apologies. I've let you all down. Or not. I don't know. Not really all that big of a deal. I mostly just wanted to see if I could do it more than anything. Now, I don't know if, even know if you guys have really been following this Infinity Cup thing, but essentially it was just kind of a neat promotional thing that the developers, Pony Studios, were doing for Cloudberry Kingdom for its release. They hooked up a bunch of YouTubers, I think something like between 100 and 200 of them, with early copies of the game, and we were all running through the game for a high score on an online leaderboard in like a normal, like how far can you make it with the amount of standard lives, and since the game is procedurally generated, of course, everybody's got a little bit of a different experience, which makes it a little hard to judge each other versus each other's runs, but it's an interesting concept nonetheless, and it provided quite a few hours of interesting streams, which, if you didn't know, I am streaming substantially more often now, and you should probably check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RockleySmile. It is now partnered, and things are good to go over there, so if you want to check me out. You should probably follow me on Twitter as well. I'm sorry this has turned into plug session. I didn't mean for it to happen. But if you want to know when I goes live, usually I announce it over there. Or, if you follow me on Twitch, it's another way to find that out, because it does send you an email notification, or otherwise, if you choose to have it. It's actually really handy that it does that, because I have a little, like, a Twitch phone app for my iPhone, and then when people that I like go live, it says whoever just went live, and then I know I can go watch somebody hanging out on stream and, interact with the chat and all that good stuff. So yeah, I guess for those of you who are not engaged in the online streaming community, which I imagine quite a few of you might be, I wasn't all that engaged in it until pretty recently, but now you know where I stand with that. I've been doing nightly streams actually all week, although I may not do that ad infinitum. It actually takes up quite a bit of time and energy, but I love doing it. It's a lot of fun. But again, yeah, I didn't mean to go off on Plug Central here. I was just mostly thinking that would be a reasonable thing to talk about, considering it's kind of a big deal for me right now. And we have now traversed most of, I think if not all of the Maya, and most of the castle. Most of is kind of being a little fast and loose with that term. There's quite a bit left, actually, but we've also got the forest to explore and the darkness, and then we will probably wrap this run up. So far, we still have plenty of health. We're sitting at 1,051. If we're over 1,000 health, things are going well for us. There's kind of not a lot of room to debate that fact. You could say it's not a fact all you want, but I think it's pretty objectively a good thing to be. Reach me in time. I don't know where you are. Get to the end. Get to the end. Go. I got it. Armor plus 2. Alright, well I normally get, I think, armor plus 5 from a standard stat increase of that. But still, plus 2, every little bit helps. And the fact that I even got it at all means just one less thing I have to buy later on. Now what happens if all your armors, you know, you get a whole bunch of 2s, and then you end up with a 5, and it's like a weird odd number when you're down to the last armor upgrade? What if, like, the last purchase you need to make is just 1 armor? Well, I don't know, I guess that's how the cookie crumbles then. This is probably not a good way to traverse that, but that's fine. Down we go, and to the right we have what? A little bit more of the castle to look at. Just thinking about all the indie impressions videos I'm going to be recording real soon. There's so many awesome indie games that I have to cover. I've been building my backlog up. I've now got, I don't know, over 200 or 300 still outstanding copies of games that I need to look at. So it's getting a little absurd, but it's great. It's a great problem to have. I would never knock that problem. You know, having too many games to look at is not even something that I could consider a problem. It is a blessing. And many of them are freaking awesome looking. So yeah. Oh, reach me in time again. I got that one figured out. MP increase plus 5 is going to be giving me a lot of those, I think, because I haven't bought that many. And it seems to maybe favor the ones you have spent less money on, although I could be wrong on that entirely. So like, it seems like it wants to sort of balance out where I am progression-wise. Holy crap, double chicken leg just put me almost back to full health. And I will do my damnedest to make sure I don't stay there for any great length of time. Okay, we got a spiky area down below. So a problem you never want to have in the bedroom. Or, I don't know, maybe you do, to each his own again. You can have whatever problems you want to have, it is not my business. Spiky Bone Man. Alright, that does not really mesh with what I was just talking about. He's not all that spiky, he's more bony. We got tables, we got stars. Probably didn't need to bother killing those, but oh well, too late. Already been done. I've got another room to the bottom right. Let's go head down there. And maybe, just maybe, we will just head right to the darkness if that is the next area that presents itself. I know I still haven't cleared out the forest. Alright, there's our boss room. I probably didn't need to pick those items up. I'm sorry for that. Again, force of habit. That was a particularly weak chest that it just threw at me. Okay, back off. That guy gets real upset. I've seen him get angry before, and he just throws his sword with reckless abandon. 42,000 gold. We've had worse runs again. It's looking like there is not really any challenge left for me in terms of New Game Plus. I can really farm gold as long as I want, and I'm pretty sure if I just wanted to, I could just keep on upgrading till I finish out all of my attributes. I don't know if that would be a particularly compelling thing to do, though, so I may have to leave a little bit left for New Game Plus Plus. Plus, I'm starting to get a little anxious to change up my title card again, because that was a lot of fun. The way I said that sounded like I was being sarcastic or something. I wasn't actually. Being that I am definitely graphic design minded, I actually quite enjoy making the different types of title cards and plaques and, you know, all of those things. All the graphic elements that come along with the YouTube productions. You wouldn't think so based on how I used to do the Indie Impression series, right? Because I did like 300-something episodes where I didn't even have any kind of like a title on them. It was on the thumbnails, I mean. But yeah, I shouldn't have probably gone that long. I really should have gone ahead and made something sooner. I was thinking it was going to be a pain in the butt every single time to make some sort of a screenshot of the game and then include it as the thumbnail, because I was really enjoying how I thought the best choice for how to display games was essentially just to go ahead and show the game itself running, and not just like show the title screen, show the title, put a bunch of words all over the thumbnail. I just want to show the actual game, because it's way easier to make a snap judgment about a game based on at least one little screenshot of it, even if it's kind of small and kind of blurry. At least you have that to go by. Whereas a lot of people, they just put like a gradient and a word over it, or like some kind of, you know, quick little text bit. And I don't mind that necessarily either in terms of informative. Like, you can obviously get the idea of what it's about from it, but I like to just be very specific, and I think it makes more sense for me to show the game itself, so that's why I was so hesitant. But, you know, it was as simple as just capturing a shot from the video and embedding it in my YouTube thumbnail template that I made in Photoshop, so there's my secret. It's actually much simpler once you make a template for things. If you are not someone who spends a lot of time making graphics, you should definitely consider, you know, make a format for it, stick by it, and you should have no troubles. For some reason, this game is making me feel a little dizzy today. I think it's all the uppy-downiness of going around these corners. Oh, wow, that was really not necessary. Alright, 57k is a real good run. What's going on over here? We've got Spiky Man again. Alright, unleash his balls onto his room. Almost got hit by that. I thought there were 2 balls, but evidently there was just the one. Sucks for him, I suppose. Alright, Angry Horse. I don't know what happened to your head, man. Where's your head at? It's a Headless Horseman, it's not a Headless Horse. I didn't come up with that idea. Man, every time I think I'm starting to lose a little bit of HP, I just go ahead and find another chicken leg and things sort themselves out. And more gold. 62,000. There is a small chance that we may be able to give ourselves a run for the 100k right now. Actually, this run's going on so long, my throat's starting to get a little hoarse. Not a headless horse, just the normal kind. Although if my throat got hoarse enough that my head fell off, I guess that would be the worst kind of being hoarse that there is. Basically, sandpapering its way through my vocal cords and out the front. It's a really, really gory thing that I just thought of there. Let's not talk about that anymore. Alright, I can hit that Planky with... why are they called Planky? That's a really silly name. With a scythe. Really like those scythes. They do a lot of damage, although their traversal path is a little strange. There's so many times when I go to attack and I just end up facing the wrong direction. Occasionally it helps me out, but for the most part it seems to hurt me more than help. What's up here? Okay, I guess I've already been through here. You know what we should do? We should just make this the run where I clear out the entire castle, every single room. You know, I'll fine-tune it, I'll make sure I get everyone. The Maya looks like it is completely cleared, right? Double checking here. I don't think I see any rooms. Oh, I missed a room by the castle, which since I'm right here, I might as well go take care of that, so I don't forget. Let's just teleport on back to, up to here. And that is the teleporter that is on the border of the Maya, and I'm going to grab this MP. It's kind of a nice thing if you leave those MP potions alone, and then you end up teleporting around the castle, you know you always have, you know, the areas where the teleporters are, you can count on there being a potion. It's the only time when you can basically just completely count on something being where it is every single time. Alright, little treasure chest there. Not a bad thing to have. Any other places in the castle worth exploring? I think we have explored every room in the castle. Double checking. That was like sextuple checking. But there's nothing wrong with a little bit of sextuple checking in my book. So on we go back to the teleporter. Where are we going back to? Oh, we're going to the forest again, right here. And we're going to make our way right. And we're going to look at the map. And we're going to look at... Okay, remaining rooms are down and to the... Oh, geez, you stupid spike ball. Well, it only did 12 damage to me, so actually that's really not all that bad. Oh, it's you. You're a scumbag. You better give me a lot of gold. 25% of my current gold is a whole bunch. Do it. I'm a wild dude, what can I say? I've been picking the first chest every single time, and I'm really hoping this is the time when it's... Oh, it's not. I think I'm almost done with this first chest. Yeah, I'll just shower all my gold all over the spikes there. That's fine with me. I didn't need that anyway. Moving over to the right some more. I know I skipped a couple of vines there, but I didn't really want to risk falling again. Falling on these pins. My gold cannot be picked up. It doesn't really work. Alright. He's done, and grab this chest. Now it'll be kind of lucky if we can make it back to 64 where we were. Oh, forgot a mushroom there. Might as well take a hit. Kind of rude to spawn that spike ball right next to the door. The only door, too. Nowhere else for me to go. Man, if I would have gotten that bonus gold, that would have been absolutely insane. As it is, only moderately insane. Mostly relatively insane. I'm not sure why I needed to, like, throw part of my life away to pick up that MP that I really didn't need. But, you know, sometimes we make rash decisions in the spur of the moment. It's a crime of passion. It's so weird that there's a classification for a crime of passion. It's such a specific word. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, I understand what it does as far as a classification. The English language itself is a pretty silly thing. So many redundant words and so many words that are not spelled any way near the way they sound. So many words that we've adapted from other languages that kind of, like, don't really work with the rest of the language, but we fit it in there anyway, because why not? Alright, we are now at full health again. Well, that didn't take very long to get rid of. And 22 damage done. Alright, now we should be able to work our way back up through this room, hopefully not taking too much damage. Another chicken leg. Game just wants me to succeed today. Maybe it knows if you're a barbarian, you're a hardy adventurer, you need a lot of delicious meat to keep your, you know, protein up. Your ability to be full up, I guess. And, you know, the game is supplying me with what I need, adequate nourishment to make it through this horrible, horrible castle full of traps and treachery and endless mazes and blood bolts and fireballs. Oh my, there's too many things here. Now, I think that's mostly all of the forest. I think there may be, what, 1 or 2 more rooms. It's kind of a small forest, actually. Yep, below me is really it. And that is the most pathetic room I've ever seen. There's nothing in there at all. So, what that means is now let's head back over to where we started in the darkness, and we will continue to explore over there. It's going to be real awkward if I end up discovering everything there is in the entire castle, and my only option at that point is to go fight the end boss. Because then I just might win. Like, against my will. What a weird problem to have. I might beat this game regardless of if I want to. Let's put our trust in the heart of the cards here that the game will be harder than I give it credit for. It usually is. But I think, again, I have probably reached that tipping point where I now am doing more damage than I'm taking as a general rule. It may or may not be good. I mean, it is good, but I mean, it may or may not be good from a... I don't know, what standpoint would that not be good from? From a not wanting to progress the game point. That's really the only one. Alright, well, forget what I just said. Really, objectively, a good thing. There's no other way to see that. This guy is, like, right on top of me. Alright, so let's go all the way down. I like that I make a crashing sound when I hit the ground. Big ol' heavy knight lady. The knight belongs to us. And so does this freaking castle. Evidently, Turkey was on fire sale today, and they've just been inserting it in every single piece of furniture that they can find. Just because they want to get rid of this stuff, it's just everywhere. Imagine you just had all these turkey parts. By the way, turkey parts, pretty silly thing. Just hanging out, just like, what do you do with them? We got all this meat. I don't know, just put it in all the furniture. But that's crazy, why would we do that? Well, I don't know, what else are we going to do with it? You gonna eat it? Nah, I'm not hungry. Alright, fine, let's put it in all the furniture. I really like the idea of there being, like, this whole little court of ridiculous things that happens in this castle. When we're not, you know, seeing anyone here anymore. It's all, you know, evildoers and bad guys and magicians and stuff. But there was a time in my mind where everybody here was pretty much cool, and they wanted to hang out and have fun and, like, eat some turkey legs and play the lute or whatever they do, and, you know, make smoochy face with ladies, whatever they do for fun. And, yeah, I just imagine there's all kinds of fun hijinks to be mined from that idea. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm just making up sounds. I was gonna say ideology, I think, and then it came out as a weird slurred version of that word. E-I-E-I-O, Old MacDonald had a farm, and he really likes vowels. I don't know why he likes vowels so much, but he really does. Where else is there in this castle? Have we seen... Alright, there's still a couple more rooms over to the far, far left. and when we will have explored the entire Wow, why did that do that? Oh, I guess I was so close when I let myself jump off of the flight mechanic that I actually had already triggered the spikes. Let's just... No, wait. It's about equally far. It's like one room away. I'm gonna just teleport to the other side, but then I realized, let's just do this. Alright, we are back to 60k gold, so, I mean, things are not that bad, but, you know, it would have been higher if we would have kept the gold we had before and not lost 25% of it, but, you know, it was, again, he who dares wins. I will continuously say it slightly differently every single time. Especially as I keep approaching these spikes and just wandering onto them for no reason. Okay, we want to actually go this way first. Should be a big old room. Oh, no, just a little old room with an angry, angry man in it. The most angry man I've seen in a long, long time. That dude is, like, really upset. There he goes. Alright, got all the money for me, thank you very much. God, money, I'd do anything for you. God, money. I'm not gonna sing Nine Inch Nails, I'm sorry. Can I foos you? No, I cannot foos you. Foos you right in your foos hole. This episode's so dirty, I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's go down. There's only a little bit left to explore here. Let's go down, down, baby. I can't stop doing things with singing. Just chill out, me. Okay. And over to the left, what do we have left? Another Angry Knight. This guy's not too bad. I mean, he could smack me around a little bit, but he's not going to take me out entirely. So the entirety of this castle, roughly... oh, no, it's a little more. I was about to make a grand sweeping statement about this castle. And we're going to reserve judgment, because we have not seen it all yet. Very, very few fairy chest opportunities in this run. I'm wondering if I may have run to the end of my ability to find those. Oh, geez, this is a real scary room for me. It's a huge, huge room, too. With a lot of knockback. I'm going to just say everything twice for emphasis. Which will make sure that you know that I am serious about these sentiments that I am expressing. Okay, why is this so hard? Jeez, I gotta take a hit from every single thing I find, evidently. Anything else down here? Nope, this room looks clear. We can head back up. And right into the mouth of madness, evidently. Alright, you are not a problem when you're underneath the floor. The only time you're a problem is when you're beating heart. There's like random literary references lately. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what's more random, the singing or the literary references. Let's go through here. Oh, horse almost wanted to fight in a bad, bad way. Excuse me, Dark Scallion. Nay, yeah, that's right. You're dead. I'm gonna make Burger King burgers out of you or something. Sorry, Burger King. I didn't mean to misrepresent your product. And down below, we've got a little trap room. Not a whole lot going on. Just wait for these fireballs to finish off what they're doing. Very nice. Take no damage room. Okay, well, I think I have a chance at this one. We've got spikes involved as well. There's not a whole lot to see or do here. Beautiful. We've got another armor increase +2. And we can try and take out all these cages on the way back for a little bit more gold. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. A little awkward there. And, well, another room. This just keeps on going. Can we get to the bottom of this freaking castle, please? Oh, what do we have at the end here? Alright, he's done. I'm actually starting to get a little worried that the castle may finish me off after all. 72,000 gold, though, without quadrupling or tripling or whatever it is still pretty impressive no matter how you look at it. Yeah, you can dash all you want, buddy. I'm too smart for you. Sorry. That room above me still's got some enemies in it, and the room right here also. I think this is the last room of this entire castle. Can I foos and jump? Foos and jump. I didn't even need to. The old foos and jump. The weird German dance. I don't know. foos everybody away in the hopes that I can maybe live long enough to finish this room. Oh, there's a lot of magic going on in here. Like, there's a convention for magicians, evidently. I don't know, that was a really bad joke. And I think with that, we have looted the entirety of the Rogue Legacy Castle without exception. Every single room is now laid before us, laid bare, open for the exploration. Everything has been sacked and pillaged. There are a few rooms with chests and things in them, but I believe all of these are inaccessible to me. I have navigated, negotiated, and otherwise just taken everything that I can. I was looking for another N to go with the navigated and the negotiated, but it's not coming to me. So what do we do now? Well, I guess we throw ourselves at the final boss and see how that goes. There is a teleporter up above. Yes, somewhere up here. I trust that there is a teleporter above us somewhere. Let's find it. There it is. And might as well grab that. You know, if I win, I win. I don't think I'm gonna win, but gotta get killed by something, right? I don't want to just, like, fall in a bunch of spikes. That would be real dumb. Oh, plus there's all this gold in here. Took me, like, 6 seconds to realize that I was looking at more gold. Oh, yeah, and some occasional turkey legs. You never have enough turkey. Gotta revisit our nostalgia world. You know, just the one time. After that, we don't have to anymore. It's just the first time you enter it in each run. You get this little bonus, I don't know what you want to call it, corridor, I guess, on the way to the final boss encounter room. Down attack this. Don't breathe this. Did I make that joke last time? I certainly hope I didn't. Oh yeah, they're just hooking me up with all the chicken today. It's really been a consistent theme. And there's going to be more in here, I believe. Yeah, I know how this goes. Johannes, you're a traitor. I mark you for destruction. Something. Let's just clear out all his junk first. Oh, I got daggers. Dagger Vance. This guy, I don't want to tank him. I shouldn't tank him. But I will tank him if I have to. Tanks for nothing. Groan. Sorry about that. Alright, so we killed Form 1. Alright. I think I have slain you. I may actually beat the whole game now, which is not what I meant to do. I'm so sorry if that's what we do. Wasn't really ready for it. Johannes, it's your true form. Get all the turkey. I should have left that last one alive. Oh, I didn't know he was invulnerable there. Not invulnerable there. Holy did I really do that much damage? Oh my god, I could just tank this dude to death right now. He doesn't really stand a chance, as far as I can tell. I could just stand in the spikes and just beat him to death. There you go. Gemini Phobia. Well, there you go, guys. We just evidently finished Run 2 of Rogue Legacy. It was not what I was planning on doing, but we did it. I think a fairly fitting run to go out on. We've got an entire full... Whew, wow, that was the whole castle, followed by the final boss. And what are you going to give me for all of that, by the way? I forgot how this final room works for loot. The fountain has been slain by Lady Sonya the Fourth. Dun 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 dun! All the gold! Feels good. Will we break 100k? Oh my god, that hurts. 99,493. You can't have given me, like, 600 more gold, huh? Anyway, yeah, I guess that's the end of that. Little anticlimactic, perhaps, but it is what it is. I don't really think we need to watch the recap again on how the whole ending works. I think I've killed pretty much everything to a good degree. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted, though, to watch it, because you can't really access the statistical information elsewhere, and if it's recorded, then I can go back and look at it if I want. Slain twice. Yeah, of course slain twice. I'm going to take a sip of my tea while this runs. recap the incredible music. A little touching outro for us again. And we will find ourselves at New Game Plus Plus by tomorrow. I've never fought and killed a Mimi Crunch. Not even once. I have killed Salos, though. I love that it takes the form of Don't Shit Your Pants for the final area. It's like that guy on it makes it super creepy. Alright, we really need to move things on here. This episode's gone over an hour. Bodis. I didn't know your name until today. Guard boxes and plonkies and plankies and plinkies. They have a cute name, actually. I like them. Bud, Plantite, and Flowermon. And Stolas and Faucalor. Meet the Faucalors. Infernite, Pyrite, and Charite. Definitely sounds like an evolution progression for Pokemon. I have to believe that they were somewhat influenced by Pokemon in some of the enemy designs. I don't like you spiky things. I haven't really slain any of you. You've slain yourselves. Ninpojo. Should be Ninpojo, Mojo, Jojo. Bloob, Bluebite, and Blubosaurus Rex. I like their names. Herodotus. Tower Guard, Hulk Guard, and Tall Guard. I'm so used to fighting Hulk Guard. It seems like it's always that one. Nightmare, Dark Stallion, and Headless Horse. I only fought one Nightmare? Never killed a wall turret. Or a spike trap. And that would be the second slaying of Johannes, or Johannes. And the second slaying of the Fountain, of course. You just do a boss rush mode where you just go for extra stuff. Now this is a thing I can't skip, huh? That's a little depressing. Not that I don't want to watch the credits, but at the same time, what if I hit escape? Nope. Alright, so we're going to hang out for a minute while the credits roll. I don't think they're particularly long. And I guess we will we'll probably wrap up the episode after that. I don't really see another thing I can do. I'll save the incredible expenditure of gold that we're going to be pushing in on close to 100k for the next episode. Imagine I just decided to, like, just give it all back to Karen at the castle gate. That would be the worst thing in the world. Special thanks to all our fans for their support. You're welcome. I'm a fan. Hope you guys are fans. I'm a fan of Cellar Door. I think they're good guys, mostly. I say mostly, like it was a secret insidious plan. Oh, that one time. Total children 145, time played 2342. That's 23 hours. Is that including the first run, or is that just New Game Plus? I think that's including the first run. That would be a little silly. Start your Legacy +2. Does the title screen change at all? Nope, still the same. Not sure how I'll modify my title card to reflect this, but it will be starting as of the next run. So we will end things on this note. Next time we will start our Legacy +2, and we will spend all of that fat loot. So I hope you guys enjoyed the run. As always, of course, if you feel I deserve support, if you liked what I'm doing, feel free to like what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. I do appreciate it very much, and I will be looking forward to recording lots more Rogue Legacy, provided you guys are still enjoying the series. Please do let me know if that is the case in the comments, and anything else you'd like to let me know. Of course, I do read all my comments, so, you know, drop a line by, whatever you want to say, I'll hear you. That is going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again for another extra long episode of Rogue Legacy. Plenty more to come. A little bit more equipment to collect anyway, and we'll see how hard New Game Plus 2 is. Ooh, daunting. Anyway, see you guys later. Have a lovely night.